we proceed during the morning period, the mid-morning period. Don't forget, Off the Record brought you through the kind compliments of T and Tech, 80 years of power, past, present, and future. And we also have to acknowledge the Grong Report team. All right, that is Andy Williams, Nigel Snipes, and of course Lennox Smith, getting your morning going on the Grong Report. So, as we get things started, I just want to remind you guys that if you're looking for a smart way to grow your savings for a limited time, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Credit Union is offering competitive fixed deposit rates of up to 4%. That's up to 4% guaranteed when you invest with a PCU fixed deposit. Visit any one of their locations in Barataria, Rima, or San Fernando, or Tobago. And for more details, you can visit thepolicecreditunion.com or call 6124-PCU. All right? So make sure and check them out. They have this promotion going on a little while now, and you should capitalize on it because, like I said, Credit Union, fixed deposit, 4%. That's a terrific deal, steal of a deal. All right, don't let that escape you. So in your news today, I have been very, very busy. Before I get into the news, I've been very busy this week with my 5K coming up on Sunday. And I got to tell you, boy, the support that I've gotten for this 5K over the last 4 years has been tremendous. Mr. X will be there for the first time to experience it. I'm going to invite Obi this morning. He doesn't know it yet, but he look like a fella like, he could do with a little walking. As far as he could walk, I don't know if he could make a whole 5K, but, I was talking to a few people yesterday and I was explaining them. I can't figure it out, I started to do this 5K coming out of the pandemic, because my father just passed away, and I had taken care of him for 9 years after he got his stroke and so on and so forth. And I wanted to do something along the lines of health and fitness and that kind of thing, right? Because my old man used to be a footballer and that kind of thing. He was always fit in life and that kind of thing, He had a little bad habits and vice, but he was always more or less a fit fella from his training days and thing on the football field and that kind of thing. But nevertheless, so I started this 5K, and we call it Run Stephan Run. As X said, that goes back to my days at another station. And when I started it with two intentions. One, I decided that I should do something to raise funds for a charity through the events, because when you're sitting in a position like I am, for as long as I have, I've been in media dating back to about 2007. From 2007 to now. So that is almost 20 years. All right? And 19 going on to 20 years now in media. And, when you establish yourself and you establish a following, right? You ought to use it, to me, to help who you could help, right? You use your popularity, your brand, and you try and you get it out there to as many people as possible. And then you try it. Once you have that following and people like you and they will support you, I think that you ought to capitalize on that, but you also should do it in a way that you could give back. So through the years, I have done several charities. The first one would have been victims of gender-based violence, and we donated to Groups that first year that we did this 5K. And Groups is a home for persons with victims of gender-based violence, right? Dealt with a lovely lady there who was a victim herself, and she started the home and so on and so forth, and we gave a terrific donation to them the first year. And we had about 350, 60 people that first year. And that year, they told me I was a madman. All runners in all different quarters, they said, Stephan, you're mad. You'll never get people to pay $200 to come out for a 5K. Because everybody at the time was charging $110. Right? And I was charging $200, but I was giving you a t-shirt. The people were charging $110, you had to buy the t-shirt. Right? So I just put the t-shirt in the cost, right? Now, the banks and other financial institutions was doing 5Ks, and they were doing it for cancer and for good causes and things like that, right? And I said to myself, okay, I watch their model, But then when I watch the prize money that the runners get in, I see the big banks and credit unions and insurance companies and all of them who doing the big 5Ks. They were paying runners like $1,000 if you're lucky at the time. If you win a 5K, and they were paying first, second, and third. So the first year, I decided I would pay $3,000 by $2,000 by $1,000. So we're again for first place in our next 5K, again for third place by me. Right? I'm going to say good morning to Obi here and bring him in before I go on with this. But I just had to get this off my chest, boy.
Pleasant good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Morning, my brother.
Talk City.
So I'm talking about how I started this 5K thing, right? I just want to share this with the audience. So that was the first year. And that first year, I met a guy by the name of Nicholas Romani, who was the winner of the 5K. I had no idea who he was. And there was a runner from Kenya that came to run in the 5K. He ran second, Alex Ikesi. And there was another runner from QRC, because I had used QRC. That year, I want to thank Mr. Simon, the principal at QRC. And Tafari Waldron was the other guy that I met, right? Runner, very young, talented. And I will never forget this as long as I live. There was this little girl. She was 9 years old at the time. And she passed in a cheetah uniform. Right? Like that's the running club, the cheetah running club. And she passed and she looked up at me with her short little self. And she said, Uncle Stephan, with enough respect, calling me uncle. She said, Uncle Stephan, I run second. So I know, dismissed the little 9-year-old girl, saying, Robert, she. Second, yeah. All right, I run second, no problem. And I said, she bad, oh, she ran second. I said, oh God, poor child. When I was giving out the prize, right? I announced the third place winner. I can't remember who it was that year. I think it was a girl. No, I remember who it was. It was somebody from the UK that flew in for the race. Right? I kid you not, you know. And then I read the name in second place, Shania Moore. And lo and behold, that little 9-year-old girl was the person that ran second. Her name was Shania Moore. She's from Valencia. Oh, wow. Right? Her mother, her family, wonderful people. And I see this little girl walking up to me. And she take and I present her with the check, right? For $2,000. And I look at it, so I watch it there. And she look up at me and she say, I tell you so. And she gone, right? Yeah. And I say, you know what? I keep my eye on this little girl, right? And the winner was a runner called, a girl named Samantha Shukla. Now, Samantha is 24 years old at the time. This little girl is 9 years old. And she ran second to Samantha Shukla. No, second place is one thing, but races is timing. Timing is racing. And I think Samantha ran in a little over 20 minutes, because the first year, how I map out the course, it was more than a 5K.
Okay.
And the runners is be real specific with that. And they come and they tell me, Stephan, that was more than a 5K. But we know it's your first time, so we go excuse you. Because it does reflect, the time that they do will reflect on the overall. Right. Stats. So, right. For nationals and wherever now, right? So, boom now, the second year, we had about 580 people come to this run.
So the first year had how much people?
360.
So in a year, you went from 360
to about 560, somewhere between 560 and 580.
In the same event that people say nobody will come out and run for $200.
For $200. They wouldn't pay $200, And I remember the first year, a man was criticizing me for my medal. Because I didn't know at the time. I didn't know they just get these customized medals. And you had to go to China. And it's quite a cost, So I said, look, me have time to study them and the medal nonsense. You know, I do this for two reasons. To give to our charity, to raise funds for our charity, and to ensure that athletes get a good payday. Right? Good. The second year, I went back 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Right? And Shania ran second again to Samantha Shukla.
Wow.
Right? Last year was my third year. I upped the prize money to $5,000 first place. And I say, no happen, we go pay down to 10th place. You know what they tell me in Roadrunners? The people who's manage the girl with Roadrunners who does manage the whole thing, the road management for me. She says, Stephan, you're going mad. That is over. You know you don't need to do that. I said, no, I need to do that. I said, because 2 years straight, I, who's a talk show host, I don't have no big bank, nobody backing me, you know. Yeah. I don't have no disposable funds that I could use that allocated for promotion and marketing and that kind of thing. I don't have that. All I have is the $200 people paying that I could generate, right? And a few sponsors here and there. And I'll tell you something, people. Runners, I open big so. When they see 5,000. And what's yet when I say I'm paying down to 10th place. So how my price structure does go is 5,000, 3,000, 25, 2,000, 1,500, 1,000 for 6th place. That way again for first place in our next 5K. Then 800, 7, 6, and 5.
Wow.
Right? So, I say I'm going to do this, right? And last year, unfortunately, Samantha Shukla got injured. And Shania Moore won the race.
Oh, Lord.
Right? And she won it in her fastest time
ever.
Right, for a 5K. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get runners to push
harder.
Because the timing is what qualifies you internationally from what I understand, right? Good. So if you're within a certain, right? And are trying to encourage young people like her to run. But to run, you could run and make a little money.
No.
Right? No, it's not where we want it to be, but I go land the play now. So this year I go on with the same price structure. I was going to raise it to 10,000 and they tell me no, don't do that yet. This is Stephan, just slow down a little bit now. Right? I was told 2 days ago that this 5K, and I didn't even know this, is the only 5K that every top runner does show up for.
See what I mean?
Usually, because they have so many 5Ks going on and 10K and thing, the runners are split up. So this one go so and make our money here, and that one go so and make our money there, and wherever, right? And they pull up the money, and this money that they run for is the money that is used to buy the gear and train. And I learned that the first year that I did it. And that is what kind of pushed me up to raising the prize money to 5,000, because I say, nah, we had to do better than that in Trinidad for athletes, right?
With no big brands backing.
I have no big corporate, but I mean, I have some corporate help. Look, AP Scott just called me, right?
Amen.
They have been on board with us for every year, and I want to thank them for that. Aventa, who have a little controversy around with the pharmaceuticals, they have supported us every year, right? We have Himalaya, we have, I was trying to make it, right? But my point is this, I'm going back with our price structure this year, and next year, hopefully, if I could get the sponsorship on board early, right? Because I'm still waiting for responses from certain key people, right? That have one particular company that support me every year. They haven't given me a response yet. And at this 99th hour, I had to tell myself I ain't getting through, right? Now, I just have to say this. How come, and I'm trying to figure this out for the love of God, how come I, as a talk show host, I just have a passion for sports, and I chose 5K and running specifically, because when you look at the Olympics, Trinidad and Tobago, yes, Keyshawn will throw a javelin, that is 1-in-1. But our most successful areas is track and field.
Yeah.
Right? Cycling is every now and then we go have our cyclists.
A bad relay team.
Right. But track and field is where we thrive. We have potential there. Right. So that's why I chose that. I could have go football and cricket and all that kind of them kind of sports. But I decided, look, this is the most logical, and a fella has always based everything on logic, right? This is the most logical way to go. This is the way that you could probably inspire the next big runner in Trinidad and Tobago, long distance runner, right? Nice. And I'm asking myself for the last 4 years, how come nobody, and I told the runners that, they say, Stephan, why you just pay so much money? I say, no, I just pay so much money. I want to be the guy that is aggravate and agitate other promoters.
Now, you
Right?
hear that what you say there?
Yeah.
That is the foundation of even why I just do charity as a content creator.
Right.
I don't show people, I just do real charity. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I just do real charity behind the scenes.
Of course.
Right? Even with me dropping them scooter and on a morning before I come here. And the reason why I started doing it is because I was hoping that other big platforms
Would pick up on
see
it
what
and
I
support,
do
not so?
and network it to the
Yeah.
point where I had a guy who reached out to me and he was like, bro, I think it's time you officially make a non-profit to do these things. But you see, is something in us, Stephan, boy. And sometimes the only how you could get other people on board, you have to make them feel guilty. I noticed that the society we have, you have to guilt trip people into wanting to do.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something, eh? That's something. Let me just line this up here. So, I'm trying to figure out why the banks who are recording hundreds of millions, if not billions, of profit every year can't pay more than me. And that's what I tell the athletes. I am going to agitate and trigger other 5Ks to raise the prize money for you.
Yeah.
So that when you run a 5K, brother, you're getting a good purse. The runners tell me that money that they win the first year, that 3,000. I say, we're going to do that 3,000. They say, boy, you know, buy 2 shoes for me, 2 running shoes. Because they had to get shoes to train in, and then they had to get running shoes to run in the race with, right? So they have training shoes run, and then on the day shoes, and it's expensive, right? Some of these running shoes, it costs a nice piece of money.
Yeah, I know that.
On top of that, the training and so on. Now, there's get a little grant from Ministry of Sport and that kind of thing, eh? And I want to talk to the minister because I've been telling him, I say, listen, you have a situation with sport where running is becoming a big thing. I told them this since last year. And when we look at the 5K calendar now, and you compare it to the 5K calendar last year, it's quadrupled.
Yeah.
That's how much people coming out and running. So there is activity and interest there. But a lot of people doing it for fun and a hobby and to keep fit and to lose weight and all of that is great. But I'm saying, I just give to a charity and pay the most prize money. And I am not a big promoter. So what the rest of them doing? Somebody can ask me that. Somebody can answer me that.
They're not motivated as you to do it for a good cause. Because, okay, your 5K does start from the...
From QRC.
QRC, on literally by QRC building.
Yeah, down to Serpentine Road.
Right.
Come
And then
through up
there's
by
run up
Wildflower
and come
Park, around the Savannah, back to QRC.
Right. Now, my sons and them, I never thought they'd gravitate to sports. But as you know, they play rugby, they play hockey. CIC had a 5K, which was from right where you start, around the Savannah and come back. And I remember the year, that would have been last year. My sons and them never run a marathon in their life. All they have is their hockey fitness, and well, they training Muay because that is fight. So they had that fitness, and they was like, Daddy, we want to run this marathon. And I was like, boys, are you sure they could do this? They said, Dad, we want to run the marathon. I said, okay. And I remember trying to get to the marathon, an accident had happened, and I get stuck in traffic. So the marathon start, and my sons and them done going around.
Yeah.
And Stephan, I drove around the Savannah from QRC trying to find them, and intercepted them right by where the food court is, where they sell all the food and stuff there. I met them on the stretch right there, about to come around the corner. One was a little way back from his brother. And the minute my sons saw me, I talking about like I pull up by the first one, and I dropped the glass, and I was like, hey, say pace yourself, you could do it. When my son see me, Stephan, I don't know, it's like seeing me was a can of spinach.
Yeah.
And he turned Popeye. My son face light up, and I don't know where that energy come from. My son just take off like a rocket.
Right.
Ask him where, brother. He say, you up front that. Go up in front of me, brother, pacing himself. I say, hey, I'm right here. I drove past the embassy and I park up. And I started cheer them coming up the stretch and I recording it. Stephan, they sprint from the time they see me, they sprint from there straight to the finish line. What I'm trying to show you here is motivation. You gave those youths a reason to work harder. If you keep 5K in a year,
Yeah, let me tell you
they would
something.
come all.
A fella, a runner, tell me, he say, boy, them fellas are trained for your thing, you know. They train specifically for your run, you know.
Yeah.
Because what used to happen prior to this year, my run used to be one of the first runs of the year. So that was like the big run, and they're gearing up for that. Because they don't get that kind of prize money, and I'm saying, if I could do that, Dread, as just a one-man movement out here. When I say a one-man movement, you know, I mean as a small promoter, whatever, right? I'm a little team. But if I could do that, why the banks can't do it? Why the insurance companies can't do it? Why they can't do it?
Insurance companies, Stephan, look, I've
Pump up the money, now, man.
Something online that always just piss me off. Every time you see a child asking for some funding to go do some heart treatment or something, you haven't noticed that is the nation that's raising money. You didn't notice that?
Go out. I mean, you will get donations here and there, but usually, like in situations like that, I appeal to my audience to go and contribute.
Right, but
they will go and they will contribute.
Majority of the funding
Yeah.
to send a child overseas to get heart or something is the public that's chipping.
I remember
GoFundMes.
had a little youth man by the name of Liam, boy. I want to say good morning to Chucky and the family.
It hurt me
Liam,
the other day.
Liam passed away, yeah.
I fall up, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
he passed away.
he made his decision to not fight anymore.
Yeah.
Watch now, that
He went into the operation and thing, you know.
Yeah,
But
listen,
it was
that boy
bone, I
went
think
through
it's bone marrow.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything that boy went through.
A little boy, you know, boy.
And
it was sad.
I posted it on my platform and I was like, you know, the amount of begging they had to do, I find like, that's why I said, to me, people with true wealth they do use it to really make changes for good in the world.
Well, let me not say what I want to say about that now, but at the end of the day, let me tell you something, man. There are enough people with money in this world. It ain't supposed to have poverty. Elon Musk alone could end poverty.
Yeah.
And still have money we can't done.
Have leftovers.
And still have money we can't done.
But we have people like that, right? In
You understand what I'm telling you? And you know, I'm trying to figure it out
and
because
the
it don't
sad part
take
is they
much.
can't go with it.
Yeah, you can't go with it.
And some of them don't have people to leave it for.
I
when
remember-
they go on it, going back to the state.
I remember I have done. I don't like to talk about it. You know that. I don't like to talk about these things, but I have done flood relief drives, and I'm talking about moving trucks upon trucks of goods to help people underwater, with flooding and that kind of thing in Trinidad and Tobago and in Grenada, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in Haiti, in what was the other island, boy? It had another island too, and through it.
You covered Jamaica the other day too.
No, I didn't cover Jamaica. I didn't cover Jamaica. No. I just
Because
get tired, boy.
because I know
Sometimes it just need a little break, boy.
You just always have goods on the port to go.
Yeah.
You know, you always be
You know, I send
about that.
boatloads of goods to St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the volcano thing, you know. Boatload, you know. When I tell you boat, as soon as the boat come back, we load it up again, you know. And full trip going back up the road, you know. On my Virgin Richard boat, you know. We send real goods up the road, you know. St. Vincent and Grenadines is always under all the thing and all the thing with Ralph and wherever. But the people over there, anytime I land, they don't forget you. They say, hey boy, that's the man. You understand? I do, watch me. Well, locally, I've done work for a lot of charities, but I do the go and get a picture thing, and I have a television show. It's really easy for me to
never like
go
doing that.
present the thing and try to use that as
To
a
gain
platform
sympathy
to
to get more.
gain sympathy to get more. I don't do them thing. I just go quiet and present them with a check, and they just say, "We want to take a picture," and I say, "Nah.
Stephan, I have
do what you gotta do with
a
that."
personal group with sponsors, and I just call them, some is sponsors and some is my followers.
Right.
When I do stuff, it is put in the group, and the rule is it's not to be shown to nobody. Look,
Right.
right now I'm trying to raise funds to get a door for a preschool.
A door?
A door.
They need a door. Doors like a door for $100 by thing and them down the road, man.
They need a PVC door because rat running into the school. There are
No,
door.
well, they have a rat problem. They don't have a door problem.
No, the door rotten from the rain falling and make a hole. So now the rat and thing running below
Right,
the
yeah,
door.
but what I'm telling you, they have a rat problem.
Well,
They have a
even
door problem, but they have a rat problem as well.
these are-
So what they
well,
need to
well,
do...
you remember it will have garbage around and stuff like that. because it's a school, so when the garbage pass in the night, they might pass. So it's a rent a killer the little thing, but it's only so much.
They have grass grounds and thing?
Yeah, it have a grass
But
grounds.
it's a real rat tunnel all underneath it. It's a real rat tunnel under there.
Right.
I remember when we did when my father had the contract for Golden Grove Prison. And they had a rat infestation up there, boy, and we went up there to deal with the rat infestation. I remember they were saying, well, the head of the prison up there was saying, but Mr. Reese, we ain't see no rat hunting, we ain't see no dead rat hunting. What is going on? This thing ain't working out. My father keep telling them, relax now, man, it working. He say, you ain't gonna see them dead. You ain't gonna see no dead rat hunting on the field. They go down in the hole and he said, but it working, trust me. They doubt him, until, I don't know if all could remember, they said, boy, it had a heavy piece of rain a day. Or for a couple days, that's some heavy rain and Golden Grove had flood.
Yeah, that was some years ago.
Right.
Good years ago too.
You know what happened when it had flood?
All the
dead rat and them surface. And a man tried to tell me the rat wrong. I said, brother, if you understand what you're talking about, a rat is one of the greatest swimmers it have.
Yeah, them no drug.
Them just live in the sewer.
Them will swim up your toilet bowl.
But them just live in the sewers.
Yeah.
So what has come through the sewer as well? Right. So they are some of the best swimmers it have. But they wash up because they was down inside of the dead.
Yeah.
But they gone on the hole now. So that problem the school have. They had to do a treatment. They could do a treatment, Them rats and them go come, they go eat. It's what kind of bait and thing they using now, because I know a little bit about pest control from old man who been in pest control for years. So, and as always say, my old man was the greatest. I'm telling you, and nothing you could tell anybody he can't kill. I'm telling you, he could and talk about sell. He could sell ice to the Eskimos and rat poison to a rat. He could sell rat poison to a rat, so yeah, and the rat go buy it and eat it. He was that good, you understand? But but just coming back to the topic on charity and that kind of thing, all is well in with the charity aspect. I think I don't know what the banks and the lending institutions and the financial institution. I don't know what it is give. I don't care what it is give to the charity, right? That is their business. Fine, no problem. If you want to get them 500,000, 250,000, no problem. But you see the athletes, Fred, especially these young people that are coming out to compete, get them a good payday now. That's all I'm saying. Because if I could do it, all I could do it too. All I could more than do it. Or they have the facility.
Sports, we can look, my sons and them play hockey. And the hardest thing to get, look,
sponsorship.
Hockey sites I do want a couple hockey gears and thing, and I just had to be begging people to do.
But I'm telling you, you don't have to tell me. I know.
And they could buy one hockey pad or something, $1,000.
I know, my brother. You don't have to tell me.
And I just say, if everybody chip in, you could do that,
But I'm telling you,
right? In terms of sports and all, I told people, I said, like how we was talking about what we could do to shake up the communities. I was telling people, I said, boy, I just wish, and sometimes I'm so glad for the opportunity, because I hope when I say these things, the government will hear. I just always say, take 2 old PTSC bus, repurpose it, whether it's AC or not, and send them into the St. Paul Street, the sea lot. Say, listen, people, we come and fall your churn this Saturday, carry them down to the stadium and let them run some laps, and we see what potentials because the community are real talented.
Watchmen are real talent. We are real talent. We have a lot of young people out there that just real talented, boy. I don't know, boy, the money, boy. Just, you see, money is a motivator, Dread. When you look at international athletes and the kind of money they get, and I've always said this, Trinidad and Tobago is one of the countries in the world where we don't pay athletes to be athletes,
Yeah.
In other parts of the world, why these other athletes strive at the highest level is because they are paid to be athletes. In Trinidad and Tobago,
being an athlete is your job.
Exactly.
But in Trinidad, our athletes just train and then go to work.
These runners tell me, we have to take a little break here, but these runners told me, I said, where you throwing all this train and that kind of thing? They said, boy, you get up 4 a.m. in the morning, you go and train. And then we had to go to work. So we go to work, and then we work at 8 to 4. And then by 5 p.m., we go and train again. So training morning, work, training evening. Right? And that is their routine. But they're not supposed to have work inside of there.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to have work
Your body's
inside of
supposed
there.
to be getting some kind of.
You understand? And that's why we
rest in
behind. That's why we behind.
And we don't have a system like Jamaica. Jamaica has a
Jamaica have one of the
foundation for
best track and field programs you could come across. You understand? And that's because they understand these are athletes. That is a job. Your job is to run.
Yeah.
Your job into to pack no shelf. Your job is to run, brother. Your job is to throw javelin or shot put or long jump.
Yeah.
Wherever it is, that's your job.
But we don't put a value on it.
You understand? We have footballers who.
You know when we just put a value on it? When we bring a medal and we want to celebrate and say yay.
Yeah,
and
we expect Trinidad and Tobago football to reach somewhere, but you have 22 players making up the team, and about 19 of them have a hater for work. How you expect you could never be competitive with the rest of the world? So we had to find a way to accommodate and facilitate athletes at the high, to create international standard athletes that competitive with the rest of the world. Look at Jareem Richards and all these other runners, Richard Thompson, all of them that we had over the years. The potential is there, and we've seen
and
it.
They're making names for themselves now because they're getting little sponsors and things internationally. But this boils back down to what I just always say when it comes to Trinidad. Everybody else does appreciate what we have more than us.
Well, that's the next thing too. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break. When we come back from the break, we will take a few calls before we get to the 10 o'clock news. And after the 10 o'clock news, I don't know who naughty, but definitely we're not going to be dealing with anybody nice. It's only the naughtiness we're going to deal with. All right, we're going to share some licks after the 10 o'clock news. Look out for that. And then, of course, we will get into some of the things that are taking place in the news. I see that the Prime Minister has launched a $220 million Hilton Hotel project in South.
Work coming, boy.
The thing coming to come. All right. I see Abood praises government support, invites PM to return for ribbon cutting. Right. And, of course, some people been asking about a cabinet reshuffle. And my simple question to them as we go to the break is why?
Hey Trisha, I ain't seen you in a while. How business going?
Boy, business real slow these days, you know.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
K. Up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Couple calls before we get to the top and taking the news. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Calling from Puna, boy.
Yeah, Tunapuna, go
I
ahead.
run million 5K and thing, eh? But your entry's closed for this year.
Yeah, I close off long time. I just only take, listen, I just only take...
The last time I run was in 2019. I run with tap and I run second.
No, well, yeah, what has happened with me? I do not take more people than I could manage.
Yes,
so
I know.
I have like hundreds of people knocking on the door. And
Yes.
if it was about a money-making thing for me, I would have take them. Right?
Anytime you have
But
race,
I say nah.
and anytime you have your race in the future, call it on your program so I could always come in and we could talk and things.
Oh, well, yeah, no problem, man. No
Yeah,
problem.
but it's online thing, I know. But
The online registration thing, yeah, I understand what you say.
but the last time I run 5K, I run second, you know.
All right.
I did run with tap and I 78 now.
You're 78 now. All right, cool, man.
I run a marathon in 2017. I do 10 miles, and that was it.
And that was it. All right, no problem.
Yeah, but I was over 65 in 2019, eh?
Yeah.
And I still run, the first time I run 5K with tap in 2013, I run it in half an hour.
Okay. Whoa.
And that is over 60 years, eh?
All right, that's good, man.
Yeah.
And it's
so
a good
I
way.
think-
It's a good way to stay to keep fit and lengthen your life
I know
as
for the gym,
well.
you know.
Yeah.
I got 3 medals last week in the church.
All right.
We had William Sports.
All
But
right,
they didn't
cool,
have
man.
a big set of race to run and thing.
All right.
Came first in March Past, first in Tobago,
Yeah.
and I run my race. I win.
All right, congratulations to you, man. Keep up the good work, man. Thanks a lot. No problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Stephan.
All right, my
Great
brother.
job.
Yeah,
You're
man.
doing more than the money people, boy. God bless you.
I would like to think. All right, no problem. Yeah, no problem with that. You know, I mean, I could have just say, look, yeah, register them, and I don't do that. I say, look, specific figure. So let me stop at 1,000 next year. Let us see how we handle this 1,000 in management from a management perspective, and then if I'm satisfied with the way that the team operates on Sunday, I will say we could up it to about 1,500 people next year. But I not going on over. I don't do that. Is that people that's been looking for 200,000 people, you know? Why don't 2,000 people in a race?
You know it is to manage.
Not yet. Yeah, too much management. Morning.
Morning.
I take things gradually, you know?
I know you well from St. James.
Yeah, man.
I want to congratulate you for, what you're doing. You're doing it from the heart.
Yeah.
Right? I
Well,
met you many times at Tuchit grocery there, right?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah.
I ex-soldier. I
Right.
introduced myself. But we just keep a marathon too. We call it the Veterans
Right.
Marathon.
Yes.
Our own is coming up to on the 26th of July.
Of July.
So
Oh,
we
let's send me the
want
flyer,
to-
man.
Yeah.
Send me the flyer.
And I
I'll
want to
pump
tell
it
you
for you.
thanks for whatever you're doing and what you're doing with the youths and everything.
Yeah, man. Thanks,
I just
man.
want to make one more statement with respect to that incident that occurred in Sanford. I will be very careful because I know the person was charged and thing.
Yes, go ahead.
I am calling on the authorities, especially the local government, to carry out an audit, a forensic audit on this situation.
Well, they're actually doing that.
Because this might only come now and happen in San Fernando, but we don't know what happened in the other corporations that have the municipal police. And I'm calling, this is a very embarrassing situation. As a former member of the Defense Force, I am feeling shame for national security this morning.
Yeah.
Because this should never have happened. And it seems like if this was going on a long time, because what we see coming out and being revealed is frightening. I
It's scary.
engaging with the normal public, and the outrage of something like that
Yeah, man.
could happen with criminal elements. to infiltrate the police.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sorry.
All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. No, I think it's a cause for concern. In terms of that whole situation there with that municipal police officer and that.
And maybe the TTPS should have a little more oversight now where the municipal police is concerned.
Yes. Wait now.
Because if checks and balances coming up short, and like the PM said yesterday, in a 8-month situation, 8 months, that's a pretty long time for a lot of firearms to go missing, you know.
Of course. That is how you mean? You know what firearms could be out there?
Yeah.
Come now, man.
And we did have a couple shootings where they recovered police rounds, shells.
Yeah.
So see?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, look, that breach, that's no joke breach, and the amount of information coming out on that. Let me tell you something, eh? That audit that's going on, well, I'm frightened to see what that audit will reveal. Eh? I'm telling you, you know, that audit is going to. Let me tell you, the kind of things going to come out of that.
Yeah.
Somebody had to pay for that, you know.
When I saw the head of the municipal police sitting down on that table in the meeting with Governor,
yeah,
I was like, why he there?
Yeah, you don't want to know why he there. Let me take this one. Hello, good morning. We have a few minutes before we get to the 10 o'clock. Morning.
Yes, sir. Morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, remember this morning, lack of supervision and accountability, right?
Yep.
Because really, actually, senior is supposed to be passing through ever so often and doing something called a visit, FDO visit, second division officer in charge visit, to make sure everything smooth, but apparently that's not should be going on.
Right.
If they were getting away a long time with moving out a small amount of arms, as the report says, then I mean nobody was really doing that.
Exactly. Well, somebody wasn't doing that work.
I can tell you something. It's a lot of problem people, they just bounce them around from station to station and they don't really do the problem head on.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So if you give a problem in this station, they will just pick it on the station and when you go there, there is no trouble. I remember the donkey years ago, it's probably more than 20 years ago, it had a SLC. A gang was paying him $500 for each police post, each of them.
Serious?
The police living in.
Well, boy.
And by the man, people have to work it until they find out and everybody do it. They keep it quiet and they bounce him and they send him in the next division to work. So I don't know if he continues the same but in the next division.
Yeah. All right, man. No problem. So, all right, we got to get to the 10 o'clock news. Yeah, we got about a minute. Well, we have about a minute and a half. Yeah, to get to the 10 o'clock news. So, that situation down there, we're going to talk about that. I see that the Prime Minister has said, why? Oh, God, look when I go see that just before the naughty corner. Just before the naughty corner, I'm going to see it, you know. You rolling the papers again?
Yeah, he make a stupid statement yesterday.
But who went and talked to him
about she crime plan failing and he put out a very disrespectful post on his platform. Well, you know he's not he write it, but it came from him.
Look now, you feel he write it?
Yeah, nah, he don't write his stuff.
So in retirement he has somebody writing for him too?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I tell you,
I don't want to believe that. I think he write it.
Write his stuff.
I can't believe that, man.
He might talk it and tell them what to write.
No, don't say that.
He don't write his
stuff. He write it. It's on his page. He write it. You think if I write so if something posts to my page, the first thought is Stephan type that.
Yeah.
You think I could convince anybody that I didn't type it?
No, but I telling you.
So then we do it on your page. Somebody had to okay it, right?
I telling you, he didn't write it.
Yeah, but okay.
And you see signs of the ChatGPT too.
All right, but hold on. If you writing something for me, I have to approve it, right?
Yeah.
Before it go up on my page, right?
Yeah.
Because my page represents me, right? Right. So from the time I approve it, who write it? Let me get to the 10 o'clock news. Let me get to the 10 o'clock news, and then we will get in to the naughty corner. All right? Only look out, we headed there. All right, stay calm. We're coming back after this. 10 o'clock news. Off the record. TN Tech, 8 years of power, past, present, and future. Stephan and Mr X company.
Good morning. I'm Mary-Therese Bernard with the latest headlines to the hour. iGovTT, through the Ministry of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, has launched
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
All right, we do breaks. All right, so let me go. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yes, darling.
Rowley, he's so damn disrespectful.
They about 3.
Hey, Lord. The former boy. You had to take something, boy. I like the game it, you know. You know what I mean? For all them years now, boy. All the years of bacchanal and disrespect. Look, let me get my next one. Yes, let me get my next one. Oh gosh, boy, how did this call me? Oh God, they call me the wrong time again. Oh gosh, I gotta call them back. Oh God. Pressure. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner?
Yes, the same person who just got it for talking so much crap about this rolling history. Oh God, boy, these people are no shame, boy.
Oh God.
No shame.
Yeah. You got real gay this morning, you know?
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. I didn't see the article until I went to the back of the papers, you know?
He dropped that yesterday evening, boy.
Morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Right, answer back. Nice. Yeah, who's in the naughty corner?
Huh?
Who is in your naughty corner this morning?
All them PNM.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh, I really excited.
He said all them PNM, Lord have mercy. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Well, boy, don't mind it happened last week. I still want to bust Ralph Gonzalez.
Oh, gosh.
Take some.
He just threw my money to run.
Oh, gosh. Easy. All right. It's only he alone on the opposition bench and all of them to bad. Hello, good morning. Look,
good morning, gentlemen. And always nice to have this segment.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, share it.
Corner. So, it seems like the former MPs that I'm getting it. I have a high court matter with Fisher Hines. And some of like the papers missing. Fisher Hines, the political springer.
Share it.
When we corner.
He said
yeah,
right. Yeah,
look.
All right.
He started to get passionate.
Get my next one.
All right, I'll get my next Did he call him a political spranger?
Yes, he did.
Just Lord have mercy. That's the first time I hear that told me a political spranger, boy. Morning! Oh, God. Lord.
Yeah, morning, gentlemen. Morning.
Oh, God. Yeah, morning, man. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
How are you all?
We good.
Right, wonderful. But I ain't good.
Why
I will
ain't
tell
good?
you about it.
Go ahead. Wasa,
Public Utility Minister.
What do they do now?
It appears like these fellas do have no plan with the water system for Trinidad and Tobago.
Why you say that? Why you say that? Why you say that?
Well, I will tell you.
What area you in?
Well, I'm in Trinidad and I'm in Belmont.
Right, in Belmont.
And
all right.
they had a disruption last a week and a half on the beatum where line blowed to the 2-inch. And it was attended to a few days after. And when that happened, there was a next disruption again.
Okay.
One create the next. You know, Carinese is full Valsine into Elsicoro into Picton 1 and 2.
Okay.
Elsicoro pump went down. If there are 3 pumps, 1 went down, 2 operating.
Okay.
Then Picton 2 can receive the supply from Elsicoro to full the reservoir in Picton 1 and 2.
All right.
So the consumers that serve off of those reservoirs are suffering.
All right.
But what I'm saying now,
yeah.
What I'm saying, I will still continue to say, succession planning is not putting into the system. So when a pump go down,
yes,
you have one to. When you take out that one that is functional,
one's supposed
you
to come on and back it
one
up.
and let the program continue to roll. Not wait until it finish repair the one that is functional. To bring it back days after are the people and them suffering.
Okay.
So succession planning pattern up.
All right.
We have to put in place. They don't tear up the last thing that was put in place to have the system, and it was going fairly all right.
Okay.
They come in the office and they just
You find it all right. All right. You find it going backwards since. All right.
And the problem continue.
All right, no problem.
Succession planning is basically one of the criteria and the solution to help that problem.
Okay, no problem. We will inquire. I'll get X on that. All right. That's the Belmont problem. All right, nice. So he's saying basically, he find it going backwards since. All right,
yeah,
no
but you see, that is still being that is a real unfair statement.
Well, just hold on. Hold on. Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Arawi Bates and the Lysing. I don't know what more
Terrence
better
get one day too.
Oh gosh, pressure.
Terrence get one too.
Pressure, caller, pressure. Oh, God. Yes. You can get us on the WhatsApp line as well, 3944911. Oh Lord, as
you see it.
Look at girl coming in here. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Good morning.
Morning!
Good morning.
I still want to put Mr. Diaz thing there,
Oh gosh.
Biscuit singer, I guess.
No. we know the state that the healthcare system was left in.
Yes.
Right? I'm sorry that I didn't get this number. I didn't think I would answer the phone so quick.
No, man!
We
don't answer!
Anything ever came out of the millions of dollars of medication that was left to expire?
If anything ever came out of it, no, nothing yet.
No, nothing yet.
And what came out of the investigations with this pharmaceutical monopoly?
That's still going on. That's the Public Accounts Committee.
Yes,
yeah, that's still going on.
And that one ain't enough. They need to give
all right, give them some more.
I will call you all back with the article. Like I said, I really didn't think you were going to answer so quick because there's a development regarding WASA and counselors and how they could communicate. I think you'll need to say, I'm going to send it to OB now. And
all
if
right.
you could read it, I would appreciate that.
No problem. And here now.
Have a good day.
All right, darling.
And Obi, smile a little bit now.
Yeah, but Obi had to get one too because he's trying to figure out who's this.
No, I know it is.
You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know.
Daimokos.
All right.
Yes, it's supposed to know.
Exactly.
You like to watch drama.
All right. No problem. We're going again. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
The Commissioner of Police.
Yes, man. He can take some.
Why?
He's killing the police and them.
Oh, God.
Look at the Barak poor. The police for the interfere with the lady and this and that. Up to now, the commissioner is taking no note about that.
No, but hold on.
Beating the woman in Tobago.
Yeah.
You hear the commissioner come out and say anything?
Oh, but all right, but the policeman that beat the woman in Tobago, he ain't said nothing about. All right.
A policeman
He
can get
doesn't talk
something
about,
too.
man.
All right,
that
all right.
commissioner should go, man. Bring back Gary.
Oh, gosh.
Bring back Gary. And fire Alexander.
Oh,
Share relics.
Oh, gosh.
He shared relics. Boy. They're not easy
You
to
know why
spoil,
like
boy.
that? You know, hey,
Yeah.
this is their segment. You know, it's whoever they say. You know, I can't
pick
run
and
about
choose.
that the people and them talking. I just had to share the licks. All right. But as it relates to the Sabita Basdio situation,
Yes,
the
I
Minister
see
of Homeland
detained
Security has detained them through a PDO. And I will share that article with you all. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
I want to share some licks for Wassa again.
Wassa?
Whole week, it have a leak on the Lady Young Road. I know how will I pass in there from this week. That leak going on. Right and wrong, which party people don't get killed.
Oh, gosh.
That leak there. Real water, water gallon.
Oh, gosh, Wassa.
Licks for them.
Wassa, do something about that, man. Oh, God, Wassa, we don't want to give all this so much, you know. But, oh, gosh, help me out now. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
good morning to you, Mr. Stephan.
Nice. Share the naughtiness, yes.
Yes. Do you know who in my naughty corner this morning?
Who's that?
The PNM.
Oh, gosh!
For firing 27,700 people, and now between 2016 and 2024, I want to come and say how the USA do it. Licks for all them PNM.
That's what they say? No, man. Be going again. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
I forget the senator, the African senator, Terence Yalsing. But she and Terence Yalsing in our corner. Came in Indian and African people.
The African senator? Who's that boy? That helped the Yalsing?
Diabetes.
Oh!
Hey, Beats.
I thought he was okay. Hello, good morning. Yeah, Bates are the guy too.
Good morning, Stephan and Mr X.
Yeah, morning.
For the Trinidad and Tobago Cycling Federation and its president and all its members.
Get them thing. Yeah, man. We can't forget that. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Morning, Stephan. Morning, Mr. Obi.
Yes.
Morning.
Naughty corner this morning.
Yes.
Education.
Shit!
You need to buck up and do something about the early childhood care teachers, man. Just pushing work down people's throat, and the Prime Minister want to give you something and all to this morning because she promised contract workers they're going to become permanent after however long.
And that's it, I'm yet.
No.
A little thing.
And
yeah.
the Minister of Education just pushing
But it
work
was
down
yesterday.
teachers' throat.
All right, nice man. No problem at all. All right. Get them something. Get them some. That the early childhood care workers, he said.
Yeah, but
all right, they're calling on thing.
No,
Yeah,
but
they're calling for
why
thing.
I find that weird. Early childhood care centers, ECCs, they don't get homework.
They don't give homework.
No, that is learn and play.
Well, I had to find out about that. We had to find out about that.
But is that is what I just deal with every day?
That's what you deal with every day?
Yes.
All right, so they don't give homework.
No, that learn and play. So
All
he had to
right.
be talking about either primary school infants, because ECC don't get homework. Or maybe the one he is dealing with giving homework, but still that is not a mandate. There is children who go to schools learn to play.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, let me deal with Kitos here now. Let me deal with Kitos.
You really going to read that?
I'll go down and read what Kitos say. I'm now seeing it. I didn't know he say all of that. All right, let me take this call first. Let me deal with this one. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? Take one for not doing the radio in time. Yeah, mute your radio or whatever you're listening on. Right, nice. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
I already for not realizing he's a lawyer.
Take that. Yeah.
So
All right. He no realize he's a lawyer. Imagine that, when he was helping John Bates with the statement with the whole thing, right?
Watch now.
He didn't know he was a lawyer, and that was
See
wrong.
why I was going to put in the naughty corner, you know. The game about 6.
But he balling, he's a lawyer. But as a lawyer, right? Okay. Here where it come like. It come like he's the prosecutor. And he held the defense.
Yeah.
The suspect on trial.
Yeah.
Right. He helped that person with a statement. So he telling them, so he prosecuting the person, but tell them how to answer.
Yeah. And then recusing himself.
And then, and so he didn't know he was a lawyer before.
Well,
but anyway,
you remember he never win no case.
He never win a case. He never win a case. All right, so I tell you what, that's it. But we got one more. Let me just read this article, because Rowley, government crime plan, a rolling SOE. Hold on,
Oh, you're reading that? You don't want to actually read what he said?
No, it have it in here. Hold on.
It's different, you know.
So, former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has blasted the government for failing to curb crime in Trinidad and Tobago. Wait, hold on. This is the same man that was Prime Minister when we had 599, 577,
selective outrage.
530
selective
something,
outrage.
624
selective
murders.
outrage.
He blasted the government, this government.
Selective outrage.
Who in power for 1 year.
Selective outrage.
And trying to clean up the 10-year mess that he created.
Listen.
He's serious?
Hines wasn't a real person.
I only reached the first paragraph and I don't get vexed already, just now, hold on. Rowley took to Facebook yesterday. I guess no media house would visit him again. But he took to Facebook, where the keyboard warriors go. Recalling that during his tenure as Prime Minister, the UNC, then in opposition, had been outspoken on crime. Yes, they were. As a matter of fact, I remember they called for crime debates on several occasions. And then the biased speaker, that was the only one to talk about the speaker that was biased, she shut down all of them. All.
Yeah.
Like Espine, ALL, all. What are going on again? He questioned, have you seen how they were so vociferous about the crime in our society? He added, when I tried to address it by treating violent crime as a public health issue, well, that's the first thing.
Violent crime could never be ever seen. That was his narrative for extend the pandemic.
He come back with that?
Yes. Listen.
He said they mocked and laughed. Well, they should. Dumbest thing ever that all they try to put in the people's brain is that the crime situation was a public health emergency.
Yeah.
Miss me with that rubbish. Miss me then, miss me now, and miss me in the future with that narrative. Right? Now, he also raised concerns about the status of the crime plan which the government had promised during last year's election campaign, promising it would bring the crime situation under control once in office. No, I'll give him a little thing on that. I'll give him a little credit on that. Because they did say that they would deal with the crime.
And they did have a crime plan.
And they had a crime plan and being two back-to-back as we. Had to be fair. All right? I had to get them something on that. But we're still waiting on the anti-crime plan, not crime plan. And like PNM don't get right or what? Is he, Penelope Beckles, why is all them PNM people calling for a crime plan? A crime plan is what criminals come up with. They come up with a plan to commit a crime. What we have to... Look, I don't believe these big... Look now. What we have to come up with is an anti-crime plan. Put an anti in front of the crime. Right? Anti-crime plan. Anyway. He said idiots and the criminally charged are in government. And the crime plan is a rolling state of emergency with public manipulations as their greatest effort. The former Prime Minister added, and I'm quoting, "These are the leeches who cling and suck when they deserve to be brushed aside." No?
Hold up. They sweeten it Let me read it.
We say.
Idiots and criminally charged are in government, right? And the crime plan is a rolling state of emergency. The public manipulators and their greatest effort. What to do naked? Anil Roberts, Philip Edward Alexander, Alexander II, and David Lee bring to the betterment of the nation. These are leeches who cling and suck when they deserve to be brushed aside and stepped upon. Yet they carefully selected to protect and serve the leader. Now who thinks that the role of leadership is her entitlement? That is what he said.
That is what he said.
They sweeten it. That whole article.
So they leave out the name. They
redacted.
leave out naked and they leave out.
They redact.
Oh, they redacted. All right. They redacted. Okay.
Game something.
He talking about who does cling and suck?
Exactly. He and the government that thief all the mango and suck all the mango in the nation.
Use the biggest sucker man out. Use the biggest sucker man out there.
That is what was said.
What trouble is this, boy? That is what this man say, boy?
Yeah.
I feel he going senile, you know. No, I really think... I think he is a public health emergency. No, I telling you. You laughing, I serious. And once again, you know, I started to be so disappointed, because this is he's a member of the Ballad Association like me. You know what I mean?
So
but to be part of the association, oh God, boy.
Because he's on it, innit?
All of them,
right
all these Ballad Association members, boy, that just keep embarrassing me, boy. You know what I mean? Camille Robinson Regis.
Yeah.
All of them, boy, part of the Ballad Association, boy. It is going on, boy. I need to get out of that. Listen, I had to get out of that association, you know. And I'll leave in the association, I can't be part of that membership, boy. Nah, boy. That Ballad, nah.
But that is what he said.
But he call out name and thing.
Yeah.
All right, the gangster in the scene, all right, no problem. Listen, here's my problem with that, right? As we are about 2 minutes away from the play withdrawal. You was a failure. A colossal failure.
Your Minister of National Security was a failure.
For 10 years.
He was asleep at the wheel.
But for 10 years, your crime plan was hire Gary Griffith.
Nothing.
Right? His crime plan was to hire Gary Griffith, you know.
And Gary Griffith was solving the crime plan and he fired him.
And when Gary Griffith started to build the thing proper, his crime plan was to intercept our merit list and give us earlier here with Christopher, you know.
Yeah.
And he talking.
After acting pensioner Jacobs, we get acting pensioner.
Yeah, and he talking about crime plan and failing.
Yeah.
We do.
Minister and we head of the National Security Council to oversight.
So
and he did nothing.
Let me tell you something. That is narrative going wrong, right? And it's spreading like wildfire. And I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. I just work with numbers and data. If the data is showing that currently, right now, our murder statistics are worse than 2024, fine. PNM could jump up and they could say all what they want to say. Right? Because it would mean that the numbers are in their favor for their argument. But when the numbers are lower,
still,
regardless of we're not happy with the crime situation, even the Prime Minister said that. She said, look, we had a reduction in crime, 42% last year and whatever, but I'm not pleased. We could do better. Right? Now, albeit we in state of emergency and whatever, but I mean, if we're being honest, the state of emergency and normal play is almost the same thing, right? But nevertheless, the numbers are down. So if the numbers are down, you are not in a position to say that anybody failing when you have been the biggest failure that we've seen.
Yeah.
You understand?
But again, typical PNM.
You want floodwater, Rastaman.
Lack of accountability.
So, you see, this is my problem with them, boy.
And then eventually...
they go say, Stephan, you're real... No,
but not only that,
but they have no...
Eventually, when he felt
credibility?
When he felt like Tweedledee couldn't do it by himself, he added Tweedledum to the equation. Right?
Right, that's Scotland.
And what happened? Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
They didn't do anything. So how could I give you credibility in your statement if the numbers and the data is headed downward? But anyway, we have the tentative play withdraw. Hopefully your pockets are headed upward. We will be back after this.
supervised by independent auditors KPMG and presided over by the National Lotteries Control Board. Good luck, everyone.
Good morning. Welcome to the NLCB's 10:30 a.m. draw for Thursday, 23rd April 2026. Let's begin with our playway draw. This morning's winning playway number is 9. The lucky mark is cattle. That number is 9. The lucky mark, cattle. Keep your ticket. The playway jackpot could still be yours. You don't need to win your mark to win the jackpot. The Mega Mix machine is loaded with 9 white balls, 1 mega ball, 1 mega ultra ball, 1 mega extreme ball, and 3 mega bonus balls.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Yeah, good. I'll call him out my run, boy. As if you pass you and do a thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Easy, Stephan. Hold that is, boy. That's no, eh? Nah, boy. Not 70-something. Hear me? It's 70-something, I say? Yeah. I going mad. I 48. Just now. Hold on. Not 70. I going mad. I know it's about it. I going mad. All right. So Kitch was born in 22. See, that'd be 94, 96. 96? I do my maths correct there?
Kitch had 96 before. We don't have
96.
No.
100 and... No, it'd be 104. Would it be 104? Not 90, 104. Yeah, my math's not kicking there. 104.
And he on stage before.
Yes, boy. You know. I ain't lying, you know. Kitchener. If you all remember, oh gosh, boy. There is a video on YouTube that you could go and you could check out, with Kitchener on the, is it the Winfred? The Windrush? I think the boat was named the Windrush. Huh? 1922 he born, Kitchener. And there's a story there of Kitchener when he was in the UK when West Indies beat England for the first time. Well, you know what I mean? West Indies, a black man team gone into England in the 1940s or somewhere around there. So, and Kitchener took to the field with a guitar in hand and started to play and sing, man, and lead the whole team in victory. Which was a real
iconic moment.
A real
and this is what
a
I'm saying.
ballsy move too, because in them time.
Yeah, it was different.
In them time, black people gathering on them, white boy and them. Yeah, boy.
You ever experienced seeing him live?
Yeah. Oh, Kitchener? No, I never see Kitchener live.
I saw him once.
I never. There's some
everybody
RKG. Let me see if I get
saw him once as a
RKG
young
in here.
person.
See if you're on that mic there. No, that's on the mic. It's the other one. Yeah, it's two. They switch it back.
Lovely.
All right.
Hear me loud and
I
clear.
hear you know.
Yeah. I had the experience.
You saw Kitchener live?
Yeah, I had the experience.
Oh, I never see Kitchener
As a
live.
child,
No, boy.
As a child, I was very, very young.
I
It was
saw him
by
in
the
Skinner
market
Park.
in Arima.
By the market in Arima?
Yeah.
Wow.
The market in Arima.
No, but Kitchener
What
real...
the year he passed away? See if I can Google it. And what the year he passed away?
He would have passed away in... the summer. I had it here. 2000. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
11th of February 2000.
2000, yeah. There's a statue of him in Arima by the market somewhere there. And he was actually having they had a performance there. And that was my first time. I saw him and I saw Daisy. I was fortunate to see him and Daisy.
Yeah, Kitchener. But oh God, we know Stanley saw him live.
Stanley,
Yeah, we know you saw Kitchener live.
Kitchener?
You would have seen Kitchener live, and of course.
You know, I want to say
I
something,
mean,
yeah? But
all that grey hair must count for something.
Oh, wow.
I mean.
This level of disrespect.
I just saying. When your eyesight gone to 10-15 instead of 20-20.
What you saying, boy?
Try your best, huh?
What you saying, boy?
When the lens in your glasses start to get thicker, you know you see Kitchener in person.
Just remember, you and I have the same size gutter. Just remember that.
What's that? Fighting wild, boy.
It is extremely true. That is true.
Well, give me some fighting words.
No, but Kitch went he went to Arima Boys government, right? Until he was 14. Yeah, his father died.
And you know, I always find
he was
we should have
orphaned.
a check on the Icons program, because what's going on with Rose? What's going on with Sparrow?
No, but his tent. It was Calypso Review. I think the tent was Calypso Review. Is he bring out Rose and Rudder and Denise Plummer and them, you know?
Yeah.
Is Kitchener tent was responsible for that, you know?
We should check on our icons more. We don't keep the nation up to date with what's going on. Because I was blown away to see David Rudder on stage for, I think it was Flavor event when he came out.
But the matter is, man.
Shocked by that, but but you see, you say that, but you also have to remember people have their private lives too, and sometimes when you reach a particular stage, you just want to be there quietly.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want all that information out there.
No, that's true.
So you may say that, and I get it.
But when I say like check on them, I don't mean like we want to know the business and what. I find like it should have proper documentation of their story and the journey.
But it does exist. It does exist.
Do you know Kitchener was a
how
stowaway?
accessible is it to the youths?
When he went to the UK?
You gotta go look for it.
You know that?
You gotta go look for it. Do your research.
You know Kitchener was a stowaway?
Really?
Kitch was in Jamaica when the Windrush, I think the Windrush was the name of the ship, was leaving for the UK. And he was a stowaway on the ship. That's how he reached UK. But them time you jump out in the UK, no, it's not immigration and thing to go through, you just walk off the ship and that is it. And it was somebody used to bring food for them and that kind of thing. They hide them away on the ship and that kind of thing. That's how we went to England,
Back in the day, that's how what they call us now the Caribbeans.
Yeah.
That's how the Caribbeans got there.
Yeah.
Windrush. Yeah.
And he walk out in his suit and thing, and he had write a song on while on the journey. And when he reached the interview him the BBC.
I have one question though.
It have a whole video on it on YouTube.
Those ships would have taken weeks to reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you mean?
How we stay nice in that suit like?
Boy, I don't know. Don't ask me. But it was a story.
I had no idea it was going there.
and he's actually a very inspirational story, because when he was 14, his father died and then he was orphaned.
Really? Wow.
He was an orphan, yeah. After the father died. You understand? And he dropped out of school. He left school. Remember, he's going to River Government. So he didn't have any secondary school education per se and that kind of thing. So, I mean, the story is there, you know. These guys are there to be used as inspiration and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but sadly they're not.
Yeah, he was popular with the U.S. troops during World War II. Yeah. And in a recent interview that I did with Colonel Roberts, now, Kitch had opened a nightclub, I think it was in England or New York or somewhere there. And I'm telling you, this come out of Colonel Roberts' mouth, in an interview. He said he never knew his father was a pimp.
Oh, good.
I could see it.
He said that. Yeah, he said that is how Kitch ended up back here, you know.
Really?
It's the raid club, and Kitch was the pimp. Kitch had all the women and them.
A pimp named Kitchy.
In the club. Yes.
You know, he had a pimp named Slickback. A pimp named Kitchy.
Yes. No, he tell me that. He said he never knew his father was a pimp until the father tell him. And if you talk to Colonel Roberts, anytime you talk to Colonel Roberts,
but
ask
think
him.
about it. The suits, the cane,
the
style.
Yeah, but that was the style back in the day, man. Yeah. So many people.
And
but he carried that style for decades, though.
But that was it. Yeah, but that was his style. But inclusive of that, he gave me a little story about him and Sparrow, and that they were very good friends, but very competitive.
Yeah, well, you could tell.
He was so competitive that at one time, Sparrow was living not too far from Kitch. But you can stand and see each other from right here. And two of them used to be with our binoculars watching the next one. So
you lie.
Yes, I'm telling you, Colonel. Anytime you get Colonel Roberts in the studio, ask him. But when Sparrow and the father used to mako each other with our binoculars, and two of them on the binoculars watching each other, so. And they don't need the binoculars, that's the whole thing.
They could see one another.
You could see if they could see each other, but they're watching each other with our binoculars, so. Ask him, he'll tell you. I tell you, if you get Colonel Roberts, Colonel Roberts in here.
So is it a case that Sparrow was watching to see when Kitch bring in Audrey to get some sugar?
It could have been, but two of them was they were very good friends, but very, very competitive. They competed with almost everything. You know what I mean? Talk about Kitchener selling, and there's a thing that the artists want to do again. They used to do it. Kitch used to sell, taking them all the records out the back of the car. So that was his thing back then.
A lot of people
rappers used to do back in the days.
Rappers used to do that. MC Hammer.
But that was his thing. That was his thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm fellas into it. But the story of him going across to the UK in the Windrush, that's a hell of a story. Yeah. Because the BBC interviewed him.
You're giving me history right now.
And he sang the calypso where he that he wrote on the ship. He sang it right there for them. They say, but we heard you're a Calypsonian, you're the king of Calypso. And he just had to rattle it off, man. And in his suit and thing with tie and thing, real sharp. If you go to YouTube and type up Kitchener Windrush, it'll come up.
But I think though,
so many of them have similar stories though. I don't know if the story of Shirley Bassey.
Shirley Bassey, no, I didn't. No.
It's almost similar.
Similar. But you know it is like we grew up in a different time, eh?
Yeah,
but you know it's very interesting. Would any one of us hide on a ship and go to a land that we've never been before, but we don't even know where we're going to?
In 2026?
You would have done it? You would have done it?
I think
for better opportunity. And if I was sure that I wouldn't get caught, I would chance it.
But that's a belly move, you know.
But asking me to do that now in 2026, I wouldn't do that.
You have no money in your pocket.
Yeah.
You have no money,
but think about it this way though, Stephan. Think about how many of them did it.
Yeah, plenty of them did it.
So they weren't necessarily all alone. Because you know, as Caribbeans, you know we are community.
Of course,
it's the
yes.
same thing like even back
It was
in those days,
networking
in the
within
50s and
networking
60s,
within networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when they
Stanley
were-
take a chance and Stanley said, but I went twice. You know. So why is Stanley get you?
But seriously,
Oh
but that's
yeah,
what they do.
but you know what I mean. There's a plenty song there.
And you see, once a couple make it through and establish a network,
Look at you, look at
the
you.
pipeline open, you know.
He toured Jamaica for 6 months in 1947 to 48. Right?
None of us were around.
With Lord Beginner, otherwise known as Egbert Moore, and Lord Woodbine, who was Harold Phillips. Before they took passage on the Empire Windrush to England in 1948, and upon his arrival at Tilbury Docks, Kitchener performed the specially written song "London is the place for me."
I've one
London is the place for me.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Why the old Calypsonians, a lot of the names just start with Mighty or Lord?
Because I think it has to do with our colonial past and to emulate.
That's a colonial thing.
Yeah.
I think that's just a
it's the same
colonial
like how
thing.
we have Juvie as something, you know.
Look around at the squares and stuff.
Yeah.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Those were the days.
Now he became I have a little time here before the thing here. Kitchener, he became a regular performer on BBC Radio. And was in much demand for live performances.
And look at that, you say
And that's what
BBC, and as far as I am concerned, BBC was something modern, and you want to mention in BBC.
Mainstream.
Yes, back in the 1940s.
So
Yeah.
BBC has
that
been
would
in
have mean-
existence from.
Yeah, that would have mean he would have gone mainstream even back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because it's BBC.
It's BBC.
And as we on the topic, right? There's this argument where they say that, you know, I mean, I know Stanley can help me here.
Yeah.
Where there is a talk where they say reggae, right, came
exactly
from
Calypso. I've heard that.
Right.
That a million times. I have no idea.
I've heard that.
Yeah. It's just.
Bob Marley in an interview, I saw the interview where he mentioned when he started. And even if you watch Bob Marley One Love movie, you would see there is a part of the movie where they were venturing into a studio and the guy was actually playing calypso. So even in his interview, he let the public know that he was inspired by calypso.
Yeah, because
it could be that it was
the
it
music
became a subgenre.
Yeah.
Because the music.
Calypso is the first music that sold over 1 million copies, first genre.
Yeah.
in the world.
Jamaican music was ska, you know. It wasn't reggae, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They had a genre before reggae, you know. It was called ska.
Ska, yeah.
Ska. That's what Bob Marley and them used to sing.
Yeah, ska,
something called ska.
Yeah, ska.
And then it evolved into reggae.
Reggae.
And they said it is
Then
calypso, right? But it's the
Dancehall,
calypso influence, and I think it's something with the beats. So like if calypso is
Is it
what
the guitar?
or the guitar,
yeah,
the
when I say
strings
the
or something.
guitar,
So
the some popular. It's on the YouTube and on Google.
Yeah.
A popular guitarist from Trinidad.
Yes.
He was the guy that started playing the strum.
The strum
to create the reggae
that
beat.
created the reggae.
So that was the.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's where it come from. You know, what I mean, that's why. I mean, you ever realize, right? We have 2 minutes here. You ever realize that Trinidadian artists is the most versatile artist on the planet?
Yeah.
They could sing anything.
Yeah.
They could
and,
sing
and
reggae.
you know who proved that in the last few years? Young Brother. Young Brother has dipped his toe in everything.
But he sings everything. But I'm talking about
when he did the calypso, he shot a lot of people.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even historically going back. When you look at well, you could go back Billy Ocean in the 80s. Billy Ocean was big.
Yeah.
Billy Ocean was one of the biggest stars on the planet in pop music.
Billy had the #1 song.
And had
in 1983.
Well, he had music with soundtrack on big movies and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going, man. You understand what I'm saying? You have Billy Ocean, you have oh gosh, this duo. Oh gosh. Oh God, all help me out now, the radio people. One of them was on radio. Used to be on radio. Oh gosh.
What era you talking about?
Oh God, the era of the 70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Couple.
Oh boy, so long I do this DJing thing, you know.
I
There were a couple.
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. By
Oh
name
gosh, man, it right on the tip of my brain, you know.
Oh, they gotta call her name, Kai.
It right there. You had Nadie Lafon.
I was in love with that. Oh God, she could sing some good music.
I'm seeing here, fellas. I'm seeing here, fellas. Mento to calypso fusion. In the 1950s, Jamaican artists played mento, a folk style often confused or influenced by Trinidad calypso.
You see?
Right. Transition from ska rocksteady. Reggae directly evolved from ska and rocksteady in the late 1960s.
Wow. You see? History is there, it's there, it's documented. It's just,
But I think
so in other words,
we
were the leaders and the pioneers.
No, we have led and pioneered plenty things in entertainment.
And the influence, remember rum and Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Of course, rum and Coca-Cola. Yeah.
And then hip hop was also influenced by reggae, right?
But by reggae, by extempo. We extempoing for years before man was freestyling, We was extempoing for years.
Yep.
Years before that come freestyle now, but we had 11 o'clock news.
Bungie came in and sped it up.
I will remember, oh gosh, boy, right there, the name starts with E-boy. Mavis John! Mavis John and
Dave Elko?
And Dave Elko.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying
to had to dig up that number.
See, I know that come to me. I would
never think that's what you're talking
about. But you here trying to dig up that
It came to me, and luckily before the 11 o'clock news with Stanley Augustus. Here we go, people. Keep it right here. It is off the record.
In some breaking news, TTT has just received information that police are investigating reports of a shooting in the vicinity of the Edinburgh Government Primary School around 2:45 a.m.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world.
Drop our next one in the mix. I love in the cemetery. You feel you could make love in the cemetery? Make love in that cemetery, right?
Listen.
Oh, God. Run.
With the amount of bodies, they bury in these days in cemetery. Next time I go on the train,
Love in the cemetery.
Oh, God. Hey,
we outside.
We were...
Literally.
No, but let me tell you something. You made the point during the break, eh?
Yeah.
RKG was saying that fellas of them could have write, eh?
Yeah.
There was boss writers, eh? To sit down and pen down lyrics and thing, and you know what I mean?
Hear what I will tell you, and this is something I've heard from a calypsonian. I'm trying to remember who it was that was doing. I think it was Sneaky or one of them was doing an interview, and they were saying that most of the things they wrote were stories they experienced. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take some calls. Let me take some calls. Let me take a little trip down memory lane this Thursday. You know what I mean? A little throwback. The great, the Grandmaster himself, Lord Kitchener. Hello, good morning. Just getting a few.
Good morning, good people.
Yeah,
Good
man.
morning, good
If you have a
morning,
little
sir.
Kitchener memory, tell us now, man.
As far as I could say, they don't make them like that anymore.
They don't make them like that. But you saw Kitch. You would have seen Kitch live, right?
No.
You never
I
see
would have
Kitchener?
seen it through the eyes of Michael Jackson when he tried to sing Sugar Boom Boom.
No, but you never see him live on stage?
Well, I can't see, so I wouldn't see him live.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Oh, Lord.
No, but anyhow.
I forget this is him live, man. I forget.
You see when you can make jokes about your own self?
I forget.
God bless you.
You see Talk City lingo. All right.
No, boy, I don't know lingo, boy. But anyhow.
Gosh. I know it's not lingo. I say it's Talk
always
City
had
lingo. Go
a
ahead.
battle every year for road march.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
Sparrow and Melody had their own bacchanal.
Right.
You understand? And the Californians really put pen to paper in those days. Whether they say to copybook page or how they write it, they write it.
They used to write it, it's true.
But lyrics is lyrics.
Lyrics, that's right.
You
All right.
understand? So nice little program.
Yeah, man.
But Stephan, I have to deal with you tomorrow because you have to go in. You can't count. You go attend the count in Sesame Street.
All right. Hold on, with the calculation. All right, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll go take my licks tomorrow. 6224911. A little bit of Kitchener, you know. I mean, if you saw Kitch live, because I never got the opportunity to see him live. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
And then his relationship with the steel pan as well, eh? His Kitchener with steel pan music, yeah. Morning.
Yes, Stephan. Good day.
Yeah, man.
And,
Stephan, Obi, and RKG.
What is it?
Obi and RKG.
Right, good.
Yeah, it's only full name
That's
here.
all. Yeah, I saw Kitch live many times in his tent, Calypso Review.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw him in shows, right, many things. But let me tell you who Kitchener tent produced. Stalin.
Okay.
Good Stalin come out of that tent too. It's true, you know.
Yeah, Stalin.
Yeah. I know Rudder and Plummer for sure. And Rose.
Super Blue.
Blue come out of that tent
Blue.
too?
You hearing me?
Yeah, we hearing you.
Yeah, we hearing you. Go ahead.
Blue from his tent too. But Super Blue was singing in South before.
Right.
But his popularity and all his thing came from Kitchener tent.
Kitchener tent.
The
All right.
Calypso Review, yeah.
Some big ones.
Yeah,
come
those
out of
two.
Kitchener.
Rose is not from him. Rose is from Sparrow. Original Young Brigade.
You sure, boy?
Yeah. I'm
me
a
double check
song
that.
man. And
Go
I used to
ahead.
live in tents.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought Rose was
So
review.
Kitchener was the boss. All those road matches when he came back from 61 or 62 and he started to drop road match after road match after road match.
Yeah.
In his modern run.
Imagine that, eh? And that record only break just this year.
You got double M went after.
Say again?
That record that Kitch
Yeah.
had with Road Match
Yeah.
only break this year.
Only this year with
Only
Marshall.
this year
yeah,
with Marshall.
12.
And Marshall
And
had to
David
work.
11.
Marshall had to work overtime to break that record.
Man jump from truck to truck.
Yeah, well, he broke it. He and
No,
Marshall
yeah.
and 12 by himself.
Yeah, but I ain't talking about this year alone, you know. I'm talking about all the wins he had
Yeah.
coming up the road. He had to
Yeah.
rail
But
walk,
in-
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when Kitchener came back in 61 there and thing, he had won many road matches before that, you know,
Before
in the
that,
older
yeah.
days, you know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All
When he
right.
come back with Mama Just as Mass and the Road Make to Walk and all those tunes.
But let me ask you something.
He had
Let me ask
several
you
before
something.
that.
Why is it historically documented? Right? Because Kitch would have been around since the 1940s coming up the road,
Yeah,
right?
documented.
Right, but why is it
documented?
why is it historically documented that Harry Belafonte is the man that popularized calypso?
Well,
that is an
idea. He sang one or two of these first set of tunes, the early tunes, yeah. But he wasn't recognized as a full hardcore Calypsonian. But he sang calypsos.
Right, but historically, if you search it, they will tell you Harry Belafonte popularized calypso.
I would say is because
that is true.
Him being an actor had a lot to do with it. He was an actor.
That is true.
Yeah, he was a
That
big
is true.
superstar now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
All right,
We as Trinidadians
back in the days,
don't recognize him as a full hardcore Calypsonian, but internationally,
yes. That's what it, that's what it said.
was mainstream
because of his international standard.
All right, well, thanks a lot, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man.
That helped.
I always wonder that.
I
always wonder that because Kitch would have come off the Windrush, done the interview with BBC, was on BBC all over the UK and that kind of thing. But historically, they tell you Harry Belafonte is the man that popularized calypso.
Remember, he was in a lot of movies.
Morning. But that's a different version of calypso. That's a different style and vibes.
Yeah.
So what Kitchener and them fellas and them.
It wasn't as authentic in terms of the sound of it. It was more commercial.
Stephan, good morning.
Yeah, morning, man. What's up?
And morning to your host with you this morning because X is absent.
OB and RKG, they only borrow 5 letters from the alphabet, so I had the next 21.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
well, morning to the two hosts.
Morning, man, morning.
Malcolm X here.
Yeah, man.
I remember Kitch personally through my grandfather's bend down with the twin tree. We used to print all the tickets and flyers for Kitchener.
Okay.
And Jazzy was the manager in them days.
Right.
That is a great man. They do remember Jazzy. He used to write some good poems. Those days was in Princess Building where we had Napa now.
All right.
I remember going to the tent. It had men like Fluke, a Calypsonian, will sing naked you come, naked you go. And we had my show. And I want to tell, I don't know who could remember. My show is the first man Calypsonian that tried to give a rhythm different to Calypso. He said Calypso was too slow and people wanted some tempo. And that is the tune he sings, tempo, that the band, I never forget, the band used to get forward to play when my show singing because it used to be faster than the band.
All right.
You know? And only to me, Raj Shorty gave it the name Soca. But my show to me is the man that starts this kind of fast music besides the slow calypso. Have a good day.
All right, no problem, man. Yeah, I mean, right. So Belafonte would have been known for like me say de, oh, and jump in the line, rock your body every time, which was Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
that was using Beetlejuice the movie.
Roaring Lion.
The first,
the original was Roaring Lion.
The original was Roaring Lion. But he would have sing it and I guess popularize it.
I did a version of that song.
But that was, you did a version of that song?
I did a version of that song because it's song
all right.
we were experimenting. I put it by the name of Brizan.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, morning, man.
Sean Paul did a version of that
Remember,
song.
my show also the thing, give the pan man this song. Pim, pim, pum, pim. And he was going away. The only one of the guys told him that he's doing an come back. And if he didn't come back, give the pan man this song. Pim pam pam pim pim. Could you play that for me?
Pim pam pam. Maestro.
Yeah.
What was the name of the tune?
That's all I could remember right now.
All right, I'll see if I could if it go click in my head I can get the name and if we have it on the system.
Give the pan man this song for me and he left that same year.
All right.
He died.
Wow. Okay. All right. Cool, man. But Maestro was another big one, you know. It's Maestro, and which one it is died changing a tire or some kind of thing on the side of the road? I hear one of them. I think to me like I hear a story with one of them was changing. It's Merchant? No, or it's Maestro? Is which one of them? One of them died. Let me see. Let us Google that.
that time.
No, but I'm telling you, boy.
Maybe I was not taught.
I hear some story like that, but I'm not sure I had the correct thing, eh? Maestro. Let me see. Let me see how Maestro died.
I don't have
Let me see how
information
Maestro
on that.
died. Maestro.
I know Maestro wrote a lot of
Trinidad.
songs.
Huh?
I know Maestro wrote a lot of songs.
No, he wrote a lot of music, but I'm trying to remember how he died. It was an accident or something, boy.
Good morning.
I didn't hear much on, boy.
Stephan.
If anybody could remember, let me know now.
Stephan.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Is my show stop to help somebody change a tire?
That's what I'm telling you.
And get bonged.
Yes.
And get bonged
And that was the same year he sang the Bionic Man. When he say a hash crash, a car crash, he actually sing how he did. My show.
You understand?
See, be careful what you say.
You
Be careful what you
understand? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Malcolm X.
Comes out your
So I'm
mouth.
telling you, I know that. I know I always hear that story. Yeah, Muchant was our next big one too.
That's second star father.
Right, that's right. Muchant could have write real boss writer and thing, boy. You understand? Them fellas, listen, you can't get away from it, you know, the history is there, you know. And you know, Calypso. But I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, morning caller, go ahead.
That was the song you went out with. The caller just correct you about it.
Right. Nice, man.
Right. Bless.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, man.
These listeners know the...
No, them fellas live it, you know. Them fellas live it, you know. I was growing up seeing it around me until I was a child. So you really didn't pick up on it now.
You know what I would have liked to find out? The guy who said that his family did the printing of the tickets and
that
the
Malcolm
flyers.
X, yeah.
I wonder if X would have held on to any of those old things from that generation. I would be really
to have it preserved, to see it?
To see it.
X who's
because,
No, Malcolm X, you fellow calling
let
us
me
now.
tell you why, right? I have a photo album that my dad left from when the lighthouse and all that area was water and they used to tie boat there.
It's a hell of a thing to see, you know, when they go back. Yes!
I've never seen that.
With standards and
all there was water.
All up to Independence Square was water.
I didn't know.
Listen,
all up to Independence Square.
Up to close to Woodford Square was water.
Was water?
All you serious?
All that was
my
water.
Dad give me that.
Yes, I did not know Independence Square.
So now that would seal us as water too then?
Yes. All that was water.
All I backfill, you know. They backfill
all of that, yeah.
All right, question. Where back in that time we had equipment to do that kind of work?
No, well that was under the British.
Yeah, because
I think so. You know, let me
because
see.
on the Beatum is where they used to keep horse and carriage.
Yeah,
Used
morning.
to get horse and carriage on the Beatum.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Belafonte exploit Melody. Lord Melody. I don't reckon. Yeah. He carry him up there and the American exploit him. Anyway, let me tell you about Sparrow and Kitchener.
Yeah, man.
Sparrow had a place called Sparrow Hideaway.
Right.
Simeon Road.
Okay.
And Kitchener living, that's in Pity Valley, right?
Right.
And Kitchener living in the Rainorama in Diego Martin. They was kind of opposite to each other, but it's kind of far. They had to use binoculars to see where...
because Conan tell me this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be watching each other so with our binoculars.
Yeah, because it's City Valley and thing. But Sparrow had a nice place in a nightclub in Simeon Road.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about the ska, rocksteady and reggae.
Right.
When it was the Federation, West Indian Federation.
Right.
They had a calypsonian in the regiment, the West Indian regiment from Trinidad named Lord Lara.
Okay.
He used to sing, what do you call it, something about some mentor or something, so? All he was talking about earlier on?
What were we talking about,
we were talking about the style of music. I was talking about
right.
mentor to calypso fusion.
Right, yeah. And he used to sing that. And he used to sing calypso. And then he helped develop ska and rocksteady. Well, you know, it went on to reggae after that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's part of the history of the reggae.
So it come from a Trinidad roots then?
Yeah, Trinidad roots, Lord Lara.
Right.
I look up that. I just saw you fellow who called us. Oh, I'm talking this Sunday. I can't see that.
So when you're growing up and people used to say, boy, you only listen to that Jamaican music. It really come from Trinidad roots.
It came from here.
It came from here.
Huh?
When you're growing up, when I was growing up and we used to think reggae is a Jamaican music.
Your parents,
And you listen, and your parents tell you, but you only listen to that Jamaican music. That is really Trinidad music we listen to, but it doesn't talk about the Jamaica.
If you listen to Rocksteady and Star, you would see. And if you pull up Lord Lara, maybe he might be there on Google. I don't know.
All right.
He used to sing them things. The early thing to reggae.
And these is the things.
All right, my brother, thanks, man.
These are the
And
things that I don't want to get lost.
Army. We are no army in Trinidad. We never even had it in the federation.
A regiment.
It's regiment.
We have a regiment, yeah, that's true.
That has irked me when people say army. Right? Take care, all you.
Yeah, man.
With RKG, OB.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I know Stephan and
well, extra here today.
Stanley Augustus had gray hair, but I can't say he was gray hair. I had a long time, right? 17.
But the man show a real calendar, boy. Show us some calendar.
Yes, you have many more years, man.
You know, I kind of over 30, over, 40, whatever, but not gray hair, boy.
Stanley, you don't go on. You out the studio right now. But
all right, man. Well, take care. I'm laughing and singing, man.
All right, man. Don't see. But he beard white like Santa own. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning.
Yes, Stephan, I again who told you about Kitchener.
Yes.
The gentleman there, he have the name a little wrong. It's not Lara, it's Laro.
Laro.
Okay.
And Laro.
As in the Laro brothers?
No.
That was the Laro brothers.
Lord Laro.
Lara brothers.
Lord Laro. All right.
Okay.
Who took plenty calypsos and sang it with this Jamaican thing. He went to Jamaica and was doing that.
Okay.
Now, he was a member of the first or second intake of the Trinidad and Tobago regiment.
Okay.
Let me repeat that. He was a soldier. Yeah, Laro. Yeah.
Interesting, man. Thanks.
And this is why I said, on the platform, I want to have a veteran segment of the show where I bring people onto the podcast because these things is things that are being lost every time our senior citizens go. Yeah. And I just tell people, one of the things I just try to do, I just try to preserve information. Because that's why I just tell people my whole purpose as a creator is for my goal is to leave a digital footprint of myself on every platform in the world. And I've been trying to do that. Right. So I think with these veterans, these are things that should be archived. Because I believe if you don't know your history, then you don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going. Let me just pause for a cause here. I want to remind you guys, if you're looking for a smart way to grow your savings, for a limited time, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Credit Union is offering competitive fixed deposit rates of up to 4%. That's up to 4% guaranteed when you invest with a PCU fixed deposit. So visit any of their locations in Barataria, Arima, San Fernando, or Tobago and get started today. For more details, visit policecreditunion.com or call 612-4PCU. And then the PSCU's 60th anniversary Vehicle and Mortgage Expo 2026 is definitely on. So unlock your door to your home and drive your dream car. Oh gosh, boy, the engine's sounding good. On Friday, the 24th of April, meet up in Tobago at Milford Road in Scarborough between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. And on Saturday, the 16th of May, you can meet at C3 Courtyard, San Fernando between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Get on the spot pre-approval, and one lucky winner can win a hamper. And there are some things that you need. Of course, 100% financing will be available, but you need 2 forms of valid photo IDs, a recent job letter, no older than 3 months old, a recent payslip, and proof of address and vehicle and insurance quotation. And remember, conditions do apply. So visit their branches in Port of Spain, San Fernando, Arima, or Tobago, and get more information today. All right, so we what are we 11:30. So we're gonna take a few calls again. Yeah, man. Hello, good morning. Easy. Yeah, morning. All right, you go on there. All right, no scene. All right, yeah. So we were just taking a little trip down memory lane. I think the history is there, no? That's where these podcasts and them come in. Because you're getting a lot of history on these podcasts, because they have the time.
If I try calypso, Stephan?
If I ever try
singing a calypso.
To sing a calypso, no, never.
Cool,
never. I did dance back up for Nadia Batson on here.
Serious? Is a dancer?
No, I wasn't a dancer.
You try
But
to say.
I end up dancing, I try
She
a
got up on
thing.
stage, huh?
No, we used to do rehearsals
good
and things.
morning
Yeah, we had rehearsals. Yeah,
You
man.
see on Frederick Street,
Yes, I.
it used to be East Dry River before Frederick Street. The river we were running there as East Dry River.
Yeah.
It used to be running on Frederick Street. You know about that?
No.
And that is what I was
All right.
telling you.
But that's
The photos
All right.
I have would show that.
All right, cool, man.
Because all of that is backfill
Yeah,
and
man.
they shift that.
Sorry. Yeah, morning. Yes, I.
Hello.
Yeah, caller, morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. The man name was King. 1159 was his regimental number.
Okay.
He joined the regiment when he first had the West Indian regiment. And after this, he disbanded the regiment. They gave a lot of them instructions where they want to go. They want to go back home, but they want to stay in Trinidad. So he's a Trinidadian, yeah? He chose to stay in Jamaica.
Okay.
And he lived in Jamaica, but he knew a lot of music he did. In those days, his color and all this kind of thing was in Jamaica.
Okay.
And he began to sing calypso in that form. He did a lot of music that pushed the calypso culture. He had chosen, I used to walk and talk and dance like an Englishman.
Okay.
There's a lot of nice music that he did. I don't think he ever came back to Trinidad. I didn't know some of him, but he was something very, very famous at Jamaican soldiers. West India regiment that he decided to live in Jamaica.
Okay.
then.
All right.
I think he's the King Governor of the station.
Okay. No problem, man.
Okay.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. No, but like that, you see where that connection with Trinidad and Jamaica come from? From a musical standpoint?
Exactly.
That going back, I mean, look, Kitch was in Jamaica when he jumped on the boat.
You see?
He went to the UK, then we hear in this next story here. So it's always, that connection always been there, you know.
Yeah, between us.
You know what I
and
mean? With us and Jamaica. Music from music and that kind of thing, you know. I'm surprised nobody mentioned throughout the Caribbean because Antigua have a deep calypso roots too.
I think everything going up the Caribbean islands, Trinidad has always been the
Mecca.
Origin.
Yeah.
We have always been the origin story.
You feel so?
Yeah, and I think it has to do with a lot of
even with the Blue Devils. Nobody do Blue Devils.
Yeah, our wealth and
empowerment.
everything.
Yeah.
And they had a job.
Yeah.
Blue Devils from Parliament originally came from here.
Right.
Right, the whole concept and everything.
So that whole jab thing, yeah. Wow. A Grenada too, well, as you mentioned, that Grenada have deep roots in calypso and soca and culture and that kind of thing, you know. Morning.
Morning again.
Yes, I.
As always about Merchant, right?
Yeah.
Merchant, Beatty, the owners of Beatty had a magazine called Jet Magazine, a little magazine. And they used to have, like, what the top songs and calypsos and things, and Caribbean music and things. And Merchant used to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs in a line, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that in that thing, you know, in the not standing, we call it we call thing for songs. Not standing is when you play football.
You're talking about the vinyl
Billboard charts? No, in the charts.
The chart.
Oh, in the charts.
Merchant was one of the sweetest calypsonians by. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, Merchant was a big one.
Okay, see?
Big one.
And I want to tell you, so let me tell you one thing about Kitchener again before I go. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 came down here together with Barry White and his band. And there was a violinist from Trinidad that played with he recruited right here in Trinidad, you know, Barry White, to play with the band. Right? And Michael Jackson, that was in the Savannah, Queen's Park Savannah.
Right.
Michael Jackson sing Audrey. Oh God, the crowd went up in our program.
Michael Jackson sing Audrey?
Yeah.
Audrey, yes. They have it recorded.
That's the first time Michael. Well, the only time Michael came to Trinidad, I believe. He sang.
I'm telling you.
What?
Sugar boom.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, take care, man.
Man. I learned something, but before my time.
See, I show you.
I see X-rated trying again. Here we are, X-rated.
Oh Lord. Who X-rated?
Foreign news trying again for the longest while. Hello, good morning, Foreign News.
Good morning, gentlemen.
It's short as FU. It's short for your name.
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, be yourself.
You go ahead, Foreign News.
Hey, that fella just tell you it is the absolute truth. As a matter of fact, when I was in I was like in fifth form or something like that, or second form. Listen, it was a joke in school. We used to say, hey, you see Michael Saturday? Martino and them used to bring him, Frank Martino, right, the Martino brothers.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson's version was shika-boom, shika-boom, boom, shika-boom.
Well, they don't know that.
No, serious. And the crowd went wild. And yes, when Barry White came, and guess what? Barry White didn't take a cent. He didn't take a cent. But he went with some talent. You remember Walter School of Music in San Fernando?
Yeah.
I think the boy used to play in that band in San Fernando, a musical band for children and stuff.
Right.
And he get recruited by Barry White, and Barry White took him out, I recruited him to be in the Love Unlimited orchestra band. So yeah, that was Michael Boy. You could look it up, maybe it's online, I know.
I'll check
but
it
one
out.
more thing. I hear some fellas talking and they're saying about how Calypsonians choose their name and so on. What they say about Kitchener, how he chose his name?
No, he didn't choose it. No, somebody gave him his name.
Yes, and you know why they give him the name?
No.
It is like how the steel bands used to choose their name. Like back in those days, they used like Tokyo. I knew this Carib Tokyo. After a movie, Tokyo, Renegades, after movies and westerns and stuff. Kitchener came from Lord Kitchener. He was a field marshal in World War I.
Okay.
Lord Kitchener, he was a field marshal, right?
Okay.
And I told the fellas in the evening show one day that during World War II, you know how France get overrun? Them fellas in them were still doing trench warfare, waiting for the Germans to attack, and the Germans blitzkrieg, they parachuted behind them and then blitzkrieg them. Them fellas in them was out of time, as X would say.
Right.
And by the way, you fellas know how the French Air Forces fly autopilot?
How did us fly autopilot? No, we don't know.
You don't know? Okay, here's what I do. Just put your hands straight out before you, like you're holding the wheel of the plane, and then raise it all the way up in the air. That's how they fly autopilot. Like they're always surrendering. The snails. Anyway.
Listen,
with friends like you and X, who needs Al Qaeda and Hamas? All the fellas, all the for me, boy. Anyway, but hey, that is a joke, hey. That is a joke from Desert Storm 1. I give you some background here.
Right.
Like when we used to tell the French and them. Anyway, later.
Cool.
Bye.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to find the person who I'm see just now.
Listen,
we keep
history like that.
We keep doing it,
Yeah,
and you know what's the thing that I just
name him Lord
love
Kitchener,
with Trinidadian
boy?
people.
It was Melody
Trinidadian people sometimes they turn into Alzheimer's at all, We veterans. Brains.
Let me tell you something.
Functioning,
I want to tell you something. My father is 72. He turned 72 about 3 weeks ago. All right? And what amazes me about him, he will give you a story and give you the year, give you the time.
Yeah, the retainants.
The name.
And you know what's amazing
my
about
license plate name.
The retainants better than young people.
Yes.
Watch me.
He will remember all phone numbers. But he was an old telco man.
So, you see me now say there?
Yeah.
I used to tell people that about my old man.
I do understand that.
Something with that generation, brother.
Something our phone.
No, but I told people
we
this
got
is a good and a bad, but this just dumb it wrong,
No,
this is what I'm saying.
You see, back in their time, and anybody within that era, right, that was born, let's say in the 1940s, 50s, somewhere around this, right? They have the level of retainance. They will tell you off the cusp. They will be able to tell you detail for detail exactly how something happened from 40 years ago.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
Look.
And watch me, detailed information.
In 1954,
Real retainers.
XYZ took place at 8:45 p.m. on Frederick Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you remember?
That generation who is 60-something and 70-something now.
Yeah.
Who is 60-something and 70-something now. Let me say from 60, I would say from about 60 to 65 go up.
Go up.
They retain.
and
Watch me. I used to be amazed with my father, boy.
Yeah.
I used to want to know how they remember these things, and I figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
I figure it out.
What it was? Because I could tell you this, right?
Because
you said he was an old telco man.
Yeah.
Because I worked TSCT back in the day, I used to climb cabinet and pole and things.
Well, my father used to do that technician.
You used to climb pole?
Hey, I wasn't always.
Hey, you're wicked. That wasn't nice.
This come when the churn board.
That come when the churn board.
When the churn board.
All right,
But
it made me fat.
Right? It made me fat. Yes, right? No, but I can tell you this. There was a guy. I learned from a guy.
What era you used to work?
I used to work Cocorite.
My father
and let me tell you something. I can tell you Cocorite was the worst place to work. Because you see when you have to go up Lance Metal and them people tell you, I'm not living on a hill, and then you reach there and you see the quite up on a hill and you have to tow that horse. The guy who teach me was a guy by the name of Michael. And he had a veteran before him. And let me tell you something. This man did know all the cabinet numbers.
Yeah.
Off where we started using
I don't understand.
He knew it.
Boy.
Yeah, when he tell me that, I say, well, how to memorize this so he said easy. He say, first, you have to have plenty woman. And then he say you have to know every time the woman get you vex, you need to memorize which pole to cut you phone night.
No, I go down say something here. I go down say something. It might sound very controversial, but I don't mean it to sound controversial. It's just something I noticed, right? On the aspect of retainance,
right,
and that generation being able to remember, you ever realize there's more men than women that do it?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't say, boy, I don't know, my mother does remember all these things.
Yeah, you must say more
for some reason.
You know why? Because more men were workers.
Right. I'm coming to that point.
Right.
But I think that time at that time, they had less distractions.
Yeah.
So it would have been more books and reading. And when you read, right?
Stuff better.
And you don't have anything to distract you. You retain information more.
Not only that,
then
reading, you remember the reading process. Because I just do a lot of reading. You remember everything you read, you have to create an imagination here.
You have to think it.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of make it up the story yourself, Because
if you're reading an action movie book, you have to
envision the book too.
You have to envision the action taking place in your head.
Almost like
and then you would say, yeah, boy, this real good, boy.
So that is two reasons. That is two things that used to happen back in that day. People had better retainance because they had less distractions and they had more children.
Drink more or less.
Yeah.
They had more children and they had no distractions. Morning.
Stephan, I again.
Yes, I.
Remember, women used to be more housewives. So they had to study the sweet bread, the rock cake, the bread with the cooking today, which the men now, when they're drinking the coffee, they go read the Guardian or the Express.
Right.
I want to ask all this, Stephan, all you know the shortest street in Port of Spain, name?
The shortest street
but I knew it at that point in time.
The shortest street in Port of Spain.
It's not Sackville?
Nah.
No.
Right, well, that is on Duncan Street. When you go into Tambon Square, a little short street they call Harvey Street. Opposite where Dollar Rescue used to be on the opposite side.
Right.
I learned something.
That is the shortest street and the longest street in Port of Spain. An old man tell me, I think it's Duke Street.
Hear what? I need to ask.
Duke Street? Yeah, Duke Street going straight across to Rice Road?
Yeah.
No, from it going straight up by Mango Road. Straight up the hill to Mango Road.
Really?
What? Wait, coming from which direction?
Well, it coming from the east, coming down to the Dry River and going straight down to the square, coming to where T&Tech was there.
I Google mapped that because I do know that street to be so long, you know.
Okay.
But Mr. X, before you go.
And it just take you straight across the right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
Mr. X, before you go, I want to ask you something. There was a local, at one point in time when we talking fast food in this country, there was a local fried chicken brand that was located by where the Marval taxi stand is by the gas station. I'm trying to remember. It was something honey.
All I know is Sunday Basket.
I know Sunday Basket.
That's the furthest guy can go back. Sunday Basket.
It was a local fried
Sunday
chicken
Basket, I was
business
that child.
that
Now Sunday Basket come just the other day, man, was honeycomb. He had honeycomb on Queen Street. And then after Royal Castle, but in the days of chicken and chips, it had a van on Independence Square. They used to call Johnny's Chicken and Chips. Them days was $1 for a box. And you're getting your pretzels, you're getting your tomato and things. And then Royal Castle come out with this thing, just getting you the chicken in a box for $2 something, and they bring out the roast sweet chicken. That was on Frederick Street. Then we had Knickerbocker.
Okay.
On Duke Street, between Henry and Frederick Street by Costa Taylor Shop, where you used to walk with your container and you're getting lentil peas with rice, with fish, chicken, Creole style food. Right next to Big Ben Club on the upstairs at a pallet factory. I was a little fella, I run away from school to be in my grandfather Tree on Charlotte Street.
By chance, Mr. X, do you still have any of those old printing stuff like flyers and pamphlets you would have printed from back in that generation?
You gone. Hello, good morning.
Nice collector's item.
Yeah.
Morning.
But that honey fried chicken, I remember that because Dad had those photos. Yeah.
Hello. Oh boy, you stick your gun.
As I said, I only know about Sunday Basket.
Morning. I know about Sunday Basket. You know about all that honeycomb and
Sunday Basket.
Morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Yes,
good morning.
Yeah, well, Stephan, you see your father? That was my childhood friend, as I tell you before.
Yeah.
Boy, that man was a brilliant fella from small, eh? Trust me. And when I asked you about him, I wasn't around, I was outside. And he said, well, I hear you talking about he gone. You know that is above my head still?
Oh, gosh, no. Man.
No, I'm telling you, because through Twiggy and them, I used to almost live on other side out there.
Yeah.
But I know Cheryl Smith and Ian Lam and all of them.
Yeah.
And all of them.
Yeah.
Going to the yard and coming out on Bombay Street. And your father was a brilliant fella. That was my childhood friend, real good. When I go down there, me and he always riding. When you have to go through Federation Park across the island to go by the Savannah shortcut.
Yeah.
I used to get real horrors with that. Real horrors.
No bad.
You would see when you watch down and you're watching concrete, if you slip, you could mash up. You understand?
Yeah, bud.
But it's this honeycomb on Duke Street, and you go buy baka for bread.
That's right.
We used to hustle on a Friday night to go for that.
That's what my dad said.
Wow.
He used to buy the bread and then they would go buy the chicken.
Honeycomb chicken. All right.
That was real thunder, that honeycomb and baka bread.
It was the best fried chicken in town.
What boy?
It was the best fried chicken in town.
I tried to visualize honey in that chicken.
You put it in greaseproof paper.
Yeah.
You put ketchup and pepper sauce and you're wringing the paper in here like long time when they were in sugar and flour.
Yeah. Telling you.
All right, man.
My dad, these are things my dad would have told me about. He passed when I was
man.
My dad, he used to teach a lot of history to me and century pressures.
Morning. Oh, could have a break to take it over. All right, morning. I'll take this one and I'll take the break. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, dear.
Morning.
I'm listening to your program about getting popular, calypso would popularize.
Yes.
But I know calypso was popular in the West Indies since 90 years ago.
Okay.
Right.
I remember Attila the Hun, Radio,
Attila the Hun,
Roaring Lion, and many others.
Right.
And I remember when tents were made in people's yard. I remember on Oxford Street and Montague Street, they blocked a wrong part of the yard with galvanized, and that was a tent.
Serious?
And the musicians used to come from Guyana.
Serious?
Yes.
Okay.
So calypso was always popular, as I understand.
Okay, brilliant.
90 years ago, she said.
Thank you so much.
And I'm in my 98th year, that's why I'm saying this.
Yeah, in your what
98 years old?
Yeah, I mean, in my 98th year.
98 you're saying, you know?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm 97 and 5
Your
months.
soul, yes, 98, you say, you know?
You're sounding like 42, you know?
And this is what
I still write a lot.
What you notice?
I listen a lot.
Exactly. Addiction, everything.
Her retainers
right.
is good, and she's well
So,
spoken.
so don't just remember, calypso was popular in the West Indies.
All right. Thanks a lot.
And don't forget Attila Dehan, Radio,
Right, mother.
Roaring Lion, and there are many others that I can't remember.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yep.
90.
98, you know.
I want to mention one thing.
Wow.
I want to mention one thing. The guy before said something about
98
riding.
and sharp on the draw, no, yeah.
The guy before her said something about riding. You know, I realize El Sicuro are wrong ways. A lot of people ride bicycles still.
Yeah, yeah.
Still
Yeah,
like
they're going
ride
back
bicycles.
A long time that was
Still.
you know, you ride
I was kind of like,
my grandfather used to ride bicycle from Barataria to
same
South
thing with
and Central. If
I
you had
had
a
a
big cricket.
grandfather and a step grandfather. I had a grandfather named Harry. He used to sell fish in bamboo. He was a fisherman. He used to ride bicycle, right?
Yeah.
That was my step granddad. And my actual grandfather used to work at in county. And he used to ride to go to work and ride. And them was fit. And
yeah.
No, but let me tell you something. We don't bong for them car on the road, you know.
No.
You could ride a bike and go to work, you know.
So
in Europe and Scandinavian
So
countries and in Europe and thing.
Yeah.
No, listen. In all them Scandinavian
if you
countries
get
and in
on
Europe,
early, the place
people
cool
still
and
ride
you
a
can
bicycle,
ride
you know, to get from
Yeah.
one point to the next, you know.
Yeah.
A bicycle is still a primary
transport.
you know, you understand, used for primary
So
transport.
if we go back to the days of bicycle, we won't have all the traffic on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something we could actually do.
Yeah, go
we
ahead.
could store all our vehicles in parkade and say movements throughout Port of Spain is bicycle and motor, the little motor scooter.
Yeah.
Coming out.
And
I'm telling you, all the congestion in town will clear.
You feel if they make that law, people would
yeah,
be
they'll
up.
kick up fuss on it, yeah.
You feel so, boy?
Yeah. Look, let me tell you something.
You right away. You had to pick up your child in school.
I had to go to a break, right? But let me tell you something. It's only sitting here doing this program just the other day when X brought it up, right?
Yeah.
I realized I'm mad. I had to be mad, right?
Everybody a little eccentric.
I live in Robert Street in Woodbrook.
Yeah.
And I just take my car out the yard to drive to Synergy TV. Which is, if I walk in, 1, 2, 3,
Few blocks on.
4 blocks.
Right.
4 blocks, eh?
Yeah.
And then I park up the car by Synergy TV, do my television show. And then I was driving the car
To
from
come in.
Synergy TV
To Maraval Road.
to Maraval Road here, right? And then driving it back home.
And you could ride.
So,
but do you
it's
think,
when,
do
hold
you
on.
think that the car is like somewhat of a safety thing?
No, it's a spoiled thing, yeah, why?
Yeah.
It's when X tell me, X say, but Stephan, you want to get your belly dog, all you have to do is walk to work, you know, and hear me walk to work.
Yeah.
It's still I check it now.
Yeah.
You know how long it has take me to walk from my house to Synergy TV?
Probably 3 to 4 minutes.
No.
Not so much?
Not even running, I could reach that fast.
Oh, Lord.
It takes me
10 minutes.
approximately 15 minutes.
Right.
Wow.
So all I had to do is leave home at 5:30
And you chill.
and stroll, and I will be in work, walking.
And
Right?
exercising.
And again, some exercising,
Yeah.
right? Then it is going to take me another probably 15 minutes, right?
From Synergy.
From Synergy to here on Maraval Road.
Correct.
And then from here to home is 8 minutes. I have timed it.
And you know what's interesting?
Why the hell I driving a car?
But what's
Somebody can explain
interesting?
me?
He wouldn't do that on a regular day. But the
Carnival.
road made to walk on Carnival Day.
that's
You will
right.
walk all them
Yes, that's
places
true.
at every
I
blink.
Yeah, that's true.
I walked to work today. The only reason why I drive in other days of the week is because I had things to see about, which is nothing wrong with that. If I had things to see about after, fine.
Yeah.
But I do today? I drive my car to work, but I leave the car in work, down my Synergy. And I left it there because I go back down there when I leave here. Because some people coming to pick up something down there, right?
Yeah.
But after now, I have somewhere else I had to go. I had to go down to Go Martin. But I say, no happen, let me not drive up here. I'm going to leave the car in Synergy. I'll walk back down the road, see what I see, and then I'll drive down to the Go Martin exercise.
And I agree with you
Right?
because I live walking distance from my supermarket, but because of my injury, I wasn't doing it.
Right.
You know? But
no, sometimes we just had to walk.
I just see people who living by me that will literally just drop in the car, drive to the grocery.
And I mean, I could invest in a bike.
And it's right there.
I can invest in a bike if I don't want to walk and just ride the bike. Because if I just walk to work in 15 minutes, if I just walk to work in 15 minutes from my house to Sinji, I could ride to work in about 5.
Yeah.
Right.
And then ride up the road here. Well, it's uphill, eh? Oh, God. I'm going to think twice about that. We'll be back after this.
Uphill.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Thursday, 23rd April 2026 at 10:30 a.m. Playway the number 9 Cattle, a mega bonus ball called. Playway jackpot, the numbers 23, 16, 8.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, news, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your
fast-tracked. The Tobago House of Assembly's Chief Secretary, Fali Agustin, has indicated that the legislation is not new.
To the House this morning, updating that bill because, of course, a few things have changed. The use of the marine park has evolved since that time, and so we are returning to the House where we are updating